Today I invite you to my library. I will show you what is on my book Miraculous Natural Remedies Part 1 on page 71. This plant is perfect gem, especially for you women, especially for everyone who suffers from digestive disorders. If you have any kind of problems with your menstrual cycle, especially if you have problems with your liver, this plant is called Macela. Is hidden gem that comes us from the South America. Now let's see what it says here. This is Macela, a plant species from Asteraceae family. It is often used in traditional medicine in South America. It is semi-annual herbaceous plant that reaches about 1 meter in height. With simple narrow green leaves with serrated edges, it produces yellow flowers in the cluster. This is plant that really, besides people from South America, many of you never heard about it, but it's one unbelievable plant just for you. Now, let's start with the history, because ancient wisdom often knows which science discovers later. Macela is not just a weed, it is a medicinal plant, symbol of state Rio Grande do Sul in Brazil. And for centuries, Guarani people, the indigenous people of South America, use this plant. And here is the interesting part. They use it specifically for digestive and gastrointestinal disorder. The Guarani people understood that you do not stop digestion, you support it. And they use Macela for even digestive issues during pregnancy, although we have to be very careful with pregnancy. And I will talk about safety later. But the point is, they use the nature to improve function, not suppress the symptom. And today science confirms what they know. The plant contains flavonoids, caffeinic acid, and lutein. This is a miracle of natural remedies. I study natural remedies over 30 years. I use it in my patients, and this is one of those hidden gems that you never realize. Listen to me carefully. This is important stuff about digestion, especially your liver problem. Now let's talk about digestion, because there is the Macela really shines. Many of my patients come through me complaining of bloating, heaviness after eating, and that feeling that food is just sitting in your stomach. And this is usual problem of stagnation. The liver is sluggish and gallbladder is not emptying properly. And here is the important point. Studies shown that Macela increases bile flow from the gallbladder. Why this is crucial? Bile is your body's natural laxative and fat emulsifier. If bile does not flow, toxin stays in the liver, cholesterol rise, and that is what we see each day, my viewers, how many people all around the world right now suffering from a liver problem, from gallbladder problem. Even latest study shows that almost 30% people that are teenagers have already fatty liver. Unbelievably important stuff. But this plant is unbelievably important, especially for your liver. Macela helps protect against the liver damage, a lower liver enzymes level. Think of it as a gentle flush for your hepatic system. In my experience, when we improve bile flow, we fix high cholesterol and digestion route naturally. We do not need heavy chemical drugs that have side effects on your kidneys. We need to stimulate the body's own mechanism, and Macela acts as a bitter tonic. In natural medicine, bitter taste triggers the vagus nerve, which tells your stomach, get ready, food is coming. And this improves digestion immediately. It acts as antispasmodic, meaning relaxes smooth muscles on your gut. So if you have cramping or spasm, this plant calms this system. This is unbelievably important stuff. Let's talk about something about menstrual health, women's health, and especially this plant also is unbelievably protective if you have any kind of chance that you have insulin resistance or your insulin or glucose in your body does not work properly. This plant really is going to help you a lot. Now let's talk about female viewers, especially those between 45 and 75. This plant is incredibly beneficial for you. In traditional medicine, Macela is used to alleviate menstrual and menopausal symptoms. When you go through menopause, the body loses hormonal rhythm, and you experience hot flashes, mood swings, and very often weight gain due to insulin resistance. And nowhere is the important part. There is specific chemical found in Macela called achyrocline. The water extract of the whole plant has been shown to lower blood sugar levels. This hypoglycemic action is critical. When we control blood sugar, we control inflammation and we control weight gain around the belly. It also prevents muscle cramps and acts as a sedative. And many women in menopause suffer from insomnia or restless leg. Macela soothes the nervous system. It helps alleviate insomnia, not just by knocking on your sleeping pill, but your calming nervousness, reduce muscle spasm. It is also used in rheumatic problem. If you have any kind of problem with your knee arthritis, hip arthritis, maybe rheumatoid arthritis, and many other problems, this plant is unbelievably helpful. Now let's talk about how you can use this plant in specific natural way. Give me 1 second. I'm going to give you my perfect natural tea that you can use it each day. You cannot just find this in every supermarket, but you can find dried Macela flowers in special herbal stores or online. I'm going to give you a proper recipe. We want to make a tea, but we must do it correctly to preserve essential oils. The recipe: you need dry Macela flowers. Take 1 tablespoon of dry flowers. Add this to the 1 cup 200 milliliters of boiling water. Do not boil the flowers, pour the water over them and cover the cup. This is crucial. If you do not cover it up, the medicinal oils evaporate into air. We want them inside the tea. Let it steep for 5 to 10 minutes. Strain it. You can drink this tea 1 to 3 times the day, depending on your needs. My recommendation for most of us, if you want to be on the safe side, you can use this tea 1 to 3 cups, 7 to 10 days in a row with 7 to 10 days rest period, and you will see how your body function better.